Daniel, today, what's happening? What's happening? Charlie, are you in the spirit?
Liverpool, you assigned me. Liverpool, you assigned me.
Oh, Charlie. Liverpool fans take it easy. Liverpool fans take it easy. So Naby Keita, so what? So what?
Did you see what we did?
You think we have won the English Premier League?
That was a walloping.
This is not the first. We have seen this. We have seen this happening all the time.
My brother.
Liverpool, I want to win. Did you see Man City? Did you see that?
Man City is a quality side.
A glimpse of Sarri ball. Oh my God! A glimpse of Sarri ball. Chelsea vs Huddersfield. What a
but you played Huddersfield.
What a performance!
But that was Huddersfield.
What a performance
against Huddersfield.
You know what? There's more to come on the English Premier League. But of course, we are building up to the Joy Sports Invitational on the 1st of September. So we are going into more of our corporate bodies. Look, the companies, we are coming to you, and we'll be finding out how prepared you are. It's not easy at all. We're looking forward to a lot.
In fact, George, I have a confession to make.
And what's it? What exactly?
I'm feeling a bit jet lagged this morning. That's
God.
How come I sound the way I sound.
What exactly is the problem there?
I had to go on a quick training tour. Yeah, I stopped by Anfield. And then I went to Camp Nou.
Melwood.
Yeah.
I see.
No, I didn't go to the training
ground.
I
went
actually
on the pitch
Anfield.
Where the game?
Yeah. I didn't. What is your problem?
It's okay.
Have you seen the pictures of the new Mercedes-Benz Stadium? In the USA? In Atlanta? I mean, it's amazing. That's why I stopped last.
That's why I should be running commentary from.
I'm told that's where we'll play the final game of the Joy Sports Invitational. Please, Lazy Sports Complex. The Sports Center is brought to you by MTN. Welcome to the new world. Standard Chartered Bank here for good. FAC blows your pain away, and Multi-TV just thrills. Cowbell Gold Energy for winners. MTN Momo is the easiest and fastest way to do all your financial transactions. You can use MTN Momo to send money, receive money, pay your bills, pay school fees, salaries, allowances, and also pay for your goods and services at any merchant's point. Observe the 3 golden rules to keep your MTN Momo account safe and secure. 1. Keep your MTN Momo PIN safe. It's your secret. 2. Don't give away your MTN Momo transaction details. And 3. Perform all your MTN Momo transactions yourself. Keep your account safe and secure and continue to enjoy a fast and convenient MTN Momo experience. Dial *170# and Momo it everywhere you go. Now, another academic year is here with us, and Standard Chartered is ready to welcome back our students with Vim in the Standard Chartered Pay with Ease promo. Between now and the end of September, students of University of Ghana and KNUST can pay their academic and facility user fees at any Standard Chartered Bank branch across the country and win lots of goodies, including iPads, flat screen TVs, branded notebooks, pens, and many more. You can make your payments at any of our collection points on UG Legon main campus, Accra City campus, and KNUST main campus when you return to school to begin your registration, or simply pay ahead before school reopens and present your slip at our campus branches to redeem your prize. Welcome back to school the Standard Chartered way. Have a semester to remember. Standard Chartered, here for good.
And of course, we're getting to the Sports Centre coming up. The English Premier League got off to a blistering start over the weekend with wins for United, Chelsea, City, and the much talked about Liverpool.
And he still might get in. Shaw! Luke Shaw scores for Manchester United. His first goal for the club. And Jose Mourinho is a relieved man as he trudges off the pitch.
Stealing in, Pedro surely sealing it for Chelsea. Huddersfield have fought back in the last few minutes, but their resistance is broken now. It is Chelsea's game.
Bernardo Silva, what a finish! Left-footed, it flew past Petr Cech to his right. It's 2-0, and it looks very much as though the champions are going to begin the new Premier League season with a victory. Got it through to Mane! It's a second goal for Sadio Mane. It's touched a first touch for Daniel Sturridge, and Liverpool have 4.
Yeah, great games we saw on day one. More to come, but first, the Black Satellites will represent Ghana at next year's African Youth Championships in Niger. After securing the last spot yesterday, Ghana drew 1-1 with Benin in Cotonou to push through 4-2 on aggregate. Now, this marks a return for the team after missing out in the last edition of the championship. And it was a good day, of course, yesterday for national teams because the Black Princesses won their last group game at this year's FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup in France. The Princesses, after losing their opening two games, defeated New Zealand with just one goal coming in from Anima. Despite the win, the team failed to amass the needed points to see them through to the next round. Head coach Yusuf Basigi praised the ladies but insists they could have done more.
It's been good for the game or for our performance, I would say, because our rehearsals was really up to expectation.
Is it a kind of performance you expected?
Yeah, this is the princesses that I know. But unfortunately, we didn't start well, but ended well.
So where have they been? Because this is the team you know. It means they've been missing in action for two important games. Where have they been?
It's unfortunate. I don't know. So I kept reminding them of the team princesses.
The Princesses are expected back home today. Away from that, Ghana's Patrick Alote retained his WBO Africa Super Welterweight title against the top-talking Badru Lusimbea of Uganda. Alote controlled the fight from start to finish, landing good shots with his jab and rattling his opponents on numerous occasions with powerful right hooks, but failed to finish him off. There were no questions about Alote's victory, not even from Lusimbea, who agreed with the three judges, 1-2-0 or 120-108 unanimous verdict.
I'm very excited of winning this title. What I'm expecting Ghanaians that they should always remember me in their prayers, and I will not let them down.
Not letting them down, does that mean the world title?
Yes, of course. With this one, straight to the world title, because I'm hungry, need world title. If God permit, ending of this year or early next year, I promise them.
We keep praying and waiting for the world title to come, but remember the bill was put together by Kabik Promotions, and that also saw two Ghanaians grab the WBO Africa titles. Richard Harrison Latte floored Boniface Kabore of Burkina Faso 4 times en route to a second round stoppage to win the vacant WBO Africa heavyweight title. Emmanuel Mate defeated Sunday Ayua via a unanimous 49-46 technical verdict after 5 rounds to win the WBO Africa super middleweight title and improve his unbeaten career record there. Now, former President John Dramani Mahama, who was ringside, agrees the sport has a huge potential.
You can see that there are many young up-and-coming talents, and if you look at the fights that have taken place today, you can see that the boxers all have a future. I think that what is left is for us to get more professional trainers to improve their technique. They have the talent, but they need to improve their technique. But Ghana has a promising future, you can tell.
English Premier League time then. We have to start with Liverpool. They were 4-0 winners over West Ham. Jurgen Klopp described Liverpool's emphatic victory over West Ham as better than he could have ever thought.
Not surprisingly good, but of course it was better than I could have expected, because you see a lot in the preseason what you hope you see on the pitch. Today I saw a lot of that. That's really cool, but that's all. So 4-0 means we scored 4, which is good. We conceded no goal, which is exactly the same importance. So it's all good for today.
Liverpool believe they can win this year's Premier League. Well, Manchester City, the defending champions, started very well at the Emirates, winning by 2-0. Wonderful goals there by Raheem Sterling and, of course, Bernardo Silva, much to the delight of Pep Guardiola.
An excellent performance counting in the moment of the season that we are. A lot of players with a lack of condition in terms of physicality, but of course we are more than 2 seasons together and we know more or less what we have to do in different parts, but we were so aggressive in the middle and back, so we make a good performance.
It all started on Friday. Manchester United were able to beat Leicester by 2-1 there. Paul Pogba with a wonderful goal and the first goal of the season, and his manager Jose Mourinho is excited with that.
Pre-season was very hard and we needed this fantastic spirit by the players to manage this performance and this result. Of course, some fantastic performances. Of course, the boys with the proper pre-season, they were in a much better condition. Pogba was a monster. We thought maximum 60 minutes, but he managed the 80.
Now, new Chelsea manager Mauricio Sarri warned it could take his side, 2 months to reach their potential, despite starting the season with a comfortable 3-0 win at Huddersfield Town.
The best of the game is the capacity of Safra for 15 minutes in the first half. Then I think in the second half the opponents were a bit tired and it was easier. He has always kicked the penalty like today. We have to improve in moving the ball faster, I think.
Well, elsewhere, Fulham began their return to the Premier League with a home defeat by Crystal Palace. Guess what? Jeffrey Schlupp was there, scoring a goal before Zaha sealed an emphatic win for Crystal Palace there. Now, Didier, you played a part in Fenerbahce's first win of the Super League. French Ligue 1 also commenced on the weekend with Neymar scoring. Pre-season action for clubs outside England was on, with Ronaldo grabbing his first goal at Juventus. Moses Yeboah has more.
Barcelona lifted the Spanish Super Cup for a record extending 13th time by coming from behind to beat Sevilla 2-1 on Sunday, thanks to a stunning strike from France winger Ousmane Dembele and a penalty save in stoppage time from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Bayern Munich cruised to a third consecutive GFL Super Cup success with a comfortable 5-0 victory over Eintracht Frankfurt, but Niko Kovac's first competitive game in charge against his former club was soured by a knee injury to David Alaba. Paris Saint-Germain began their Ligue 1 title defense in style with a comfortable 3-0 victory over Caen on Sunday, with goals from Neymar, Adrien Rabiot and Timothy Weah. And Inter Milan beat Atletico Madrid 1-0 at the Wanda Metropolitano in the final match of the International Champions Cup in Madrid.
And just athletics before we step out. At just 17 years old, Jakob Ingebrigtsen became the youngest European champion in history. The BBC's Ali Alidoin explains why he's a rare talent in the sport.
Jakob Ingebrigtsen still isn't old enough to drive in his native Norway or legally buy cigarettes or alcohol. Yet at 17 years old, he's already a double European senior champion. A precocious talent, he made history by becoming the youngest athlete to win the 1500 meters. Asked how Jakob would celebrate, his father said, with a glass of warm milk. Jakob competed alongside his older brothers this week, who arrived here in Berlin having already won European titles. But rather than follow his elders, they were left to follow him, not just in the 1500 meters, but in the 5000 as well.
Jakob against Henrik, and it's Jakob who moves away. The 17-year-old is going to make history for the second time in 24 hours.
If I don't believe in myself going into a race, I would say I've already lost. So that's the thing in our family, that if we don't believe in ourselves, we can just go home.
His younger sister Ingrid, still only 12, is being touted as a future champion. Remarkable, considering their parents were fishermen and farmers with no athletic background.
Wow. We look forward to that, of course. And of course, there is Sports Truck this afternoon at 1:10 p.m. Do join us for that. Happy belated birthday there to senior pharmacist Yvette Amano Akwofi. Saturday, you enjoyed your birthday, but we have to hear this for you as we do it. Danny, remember to be at the training grounds today as we prepare for the Joy Sports Invitational.
I need to come and share my experience.
You have to do that. You have to do that.
My
I'm out of here.
Tour,
you have to do that. Have a super day. You know what?
Thank you very, very much, George Addo Jr., for bringing us Joy Sports Center. And watch out for the Joy Sports Invitational coming up on the 1st of September. It's 28 minutes past 7.